Going so slow. Because we're
我感觉你们那个距离这儿他们有。
Unbelievable.
Can I hear a boo for Amelia? Very good. Louder boo. So Karen's got the town drunk hobbit hole in the background. Very similar joke. The town drunk. And the other Apple Town principles in his daughter. We have, but I meet about how many people have I met with people. I didn't nearly say it, you've won it. You've won it. It's real hot. Outside now. You're with me, we'll start meeting up outside.
Jump in there.